That's right. We're going to be breaking into all 4 common rooms today. So, front of the castle, courtyard, get on your broom. Make your way up to the right-hand side here. You see this building here? This roof is what's going to be key to this whole endeavour. You want to make your way to the peak of this lower roof here, right? And you can make your way straight in. You're going to be inside the castle when you get through the wall. You're going to want to come forward straight here. I'm going to show you them in order. Yep, that's a guy from the portrait, but we'll get to that later. We're going to do Slytherin first. We're going to make your way over here to the right-hand side. I'm going to take this nice and slow this time. You see that? Them windows right there are the windows to the Slytherin common room. So we want to make our way into there. Don't be tempted to just go straight at them. What you want to do is you want to come underneath them here. Make sure you go low enough, because otherwise you're going to get sucked off out the map.
Ha! Yes!
And you have to start again. We're going to come up behind the rock. There you go, we just saw. This one's the easiest one. So this is the first one we'll do. We're going to come over here to the rock and land. Yep. That's it. You're in the Slytherin common room. Unfortunately, if you're not a Slytherin, you can't actually see the giant Loch Ness. Not that I've seen anyway. It's fully interactable. Everything in here you can interact with, like you was a student. Yep, everything. Right. I won't ruin it all for you because I want you to go and do it for yourself. There's a chest up here. You can get the chests. There's the dormitory. Oh. I didn't even know that. That's new. There's the dormitories you can get into.
Gryffindor.
And you can search the chests in there. You can walk around the entrance, etc., etc. We'll show you this. If you're not a Slytherin and you've snuck into this common room, you won't be able to get out. So that's something to take note of, yeah? I'm a Gryffindor, as you can see from my house robes. Here's the house chest. I'll let you find out what that does. And then this is the exit. And you're in the Matrix.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't exit them. If you're not in the respective house, you can't exit. Right?
Off on another adventure, are we?
How did you know? We're off on another adventure right now, boys. We're going to go over to our map. This is what I do to get out of everyone anyway, just flue powder out. We're going to go back over to the front, the bell tower, and then to the north exit. It's kind of how we enter Hogwarts ground. Now we're going to go and do the Hufflepuff common room. So we're going to go up here to the right-hand side. Again, like I said, this is the key to all of this. Right here on the peaks. Boom. Straight in. We're going to do it right again. This one, I just say it's very similar to the Slytherin one. Make sure you keep low enough. Just keep going like you was just doing the Slytherin one, yeah? Just keep going down and under. And then we're going to come back up. Now this time, instead of turning around and going to the Slytherin one, we're just going to go straight forward. And this is what I like to use as a point of direction. This guy here. This guy is actually in Hufflepuff. You can tell by the yellow cuffs and bow tie, etc., etc. I like to go directly to his left. There's a ledge right here. You see this ledge? And what you got to do is you got to look at this bottom ledge. This. Whoa! Careful, you don't go too high because, like I said, you get sucked off.
Yes!
Out the map, yeah. And you have to go back in the entrance, them roofs. Come back in, do this. Da, 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 da. So come along this bottom edge here, and you want to make your way to the kind of the end and nearly off the edge, and you just want to try and land. It never takes this long to get in this one. I'm going to fly off just to make it fresh. Come over here to the left of him, to this lower ledge, and just land. Just like that. And you're in the Hufflepuff common room. Again, Loads of stuff in here for you to search, unlock with Alhamora. The house chest over there. Let's show you the entrance because you can't get out. I won't spoil it all for you because I know you want to get in here and I know you want to search out for yourself what you can do. Because obviously I'm not Hufflepuff. I can't get out of the entrance. Yeah? It doesn't recognise me as a Hufflepuff student. Won't open. So now we're going to make our way out. Back to the bell tower wing. Hogwarts North exit. And now we're going to do the Gryffindor one. Gryffindor! Gryffindor one, probably the easiest. I would say the Gryffindor is the easiest one. So again, we're outside of the front of the castle, facing front there. We're going to come round to this roof. You know what we're doing. In here. Once you know it, you're going to breeze through it so easily. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to come down here. We're going to go underneath Slytherin. This time we're going to go over to the right before we get to the Hufflepuff area. We're going to go in this building. The easiest way for me to do this and remember and kind of keep track where I am is keep going up, 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 up until you see the fat lady. Now imagine you're in front of the fat lady portrait. That's all you are. That's where you are. And you want to make your way behind her. Now this is just landing on a piece of floor. That's all you need to do. Conveniently, this one has a square patch of floor right here. All you want to do is hover above it. L1 circle, land. Banging. Straight in the Gryffindor common room. This is my actual common room, so I can read the outpost. Cushy, cushy, cushy. But yeah, you can search again in here. Alhamora chests. Get some gear. Have a look around. If you haven't seen Gryffindor common room before, have a look around. I won't spoil it for you. I won't spoil what's in these chests or what, all of that. But I will show you the house chest. Obviously, I've unlocked it because that's what I'm wearing. And because I am in Gryffindor, I can actually exit.
You try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks.
And there she is. That's who we saw floating in the air, and that's where we were. If you want to know, they give you a reference. So now we're going to go back to our mini-map. Mini-map? We're going to go back to our map. Back to the bell tower wing, back to the north exit. Now the tricky one. Been having a little bit of with this one today. Facing the castle. I don't need to say it anymore, you know where we're going. Making our way over to this rooftop. In we go. Bang. I'm just going to teach you it like this because it's just easier if I do. Same as all the other ones, we're going to go underneath the Slytherin common room. This time we're going to come up behind. And we're going to do a right until we see this tower. Now in this tower you just make your way up. All the way. Turn the camera. Now here. Now this is where I like to get in. There's probably other places you can get in. Just feel free to try it out. You might get stuck. And it might not let you press pause to flu powder out of there. But you should be able to load an autosave from 10 minutes prior to this when you weren't stuck. So it should be all good. Now what you want to do is make your way over to this book and this poster. Because we know that means we're in one of the dormitories. There's loads of invisible barriers in here, which are really annoying to getting in this one. But the way I do it, and I like to do it, is get level with these books, slightly to the left, come up and press L1 and circle as you get off your broom. Like I said, this one does take a while, but it's around the area you just saw me try to dismount. It will take a couple tries, definitely. There we go, and we're in. Yes, me old boy. Here we are in the Ravenclaw common room, which probably is the best one, I'm not going to lie. It's the biggest. There's so much in here. You got one floor here with another... Oh, the entrance is down there. Let's just go and show you that quickly. You might have difficulty running. It like slows you down to walking pace everywhere. Here's the entrance. Obviously we can't do that. The door doesn't open because we're not in Ravenclaw. But again, you can search all of this stuff in here. You can search chests. There's loot in here to get. Also, I will show you a little surprise when we're in here, just in case you don't go and look at this. But you have the rooftop in the Ravenclaw common room. And you can make your way up to the rooftop. And there'll be an Alahomora here, which you can just do. Level 1 or 2. And you can make it out to Ravenclaw's roof. Unfortunately, you can't fly off from here. There's no... It doesn't work like that.
Lumos.
But yeah. There we go. That's all 4 common rooms. We've broken into all 4 common rooms. And you can do this in any house. Does not matter at all. And you can search around them and go and have a look at what you can find. There's a lot more you can do under the map. That now that we can get under the map very easily. That you might be interested in. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting other videos up on all of that. Etc, etc, etc. Yeah, I've been your boy Nog. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm telling you. Don't forget. And that's my PS5 controller broken on the floor. Thanks. Because you didn't hit subscribe quick enough.